Evening everybody, how you doing? I'm trying to look at the camera a bit more, but it's kind of hard because the corner of my screen is cracked. Where are you? Oh no, there you are, found you. I'm going to try and look at the thing a little bit more. It's a little bit awkward just because basically half of the whole screen of the phone is all cracked up. And it's tricky to see, there's little air bubbles and stuff underneath. Anyway, how you doing? Sorry, my kitten's in here making noise, I don't know if you can hear her. So yeah, after uploading the video yesterday, as I mentioned, I haven't really been paying a great deal of attention to YouTube in general over the last month or so. And my plan was to go back once the video was uploaded and what's the word? I'm trying to think what I'm trying to say. So reply to all the comments. There you go. A bit of a brain fart moment. I apologise. I might grab the kitten in a moment. But yeah, I had a bit of a and I was looking through all the comments and whatnot, and I suddenly realised I actually had quite a lot that I hadn't replied to, both on here and on Instagram. So I will sit down and go through them in a bit. And I apologise that I haven't replied to people. I didn't realise quite how many random little questions and things I got. But something I did notice was that a lot of the questions are similar. You know, so I asking sort of little advice and opinions on things, like quite a lot of them are to do with obviously stretching, and quite a fair few of them are also to do with stretching cartilage and conchas and the likes. So I thought what I might do is I'll go back over the last couple of videos and look at the most common questions that I've been asked and bundle them up a little bit, and train going by outside, and try and put them into just a couple of little questions in one video, just to try and answer a couple of the things that get asked the most. What are you doing? Come here. Good Giantkin. She's gotten so big. She's getting so big now. Yeah. She's actually bigger than our other cat now. Our other cat is particularly small, but this thing's she's not even 5 months old yet, and she's so big, it's unbelievable. Anyway, so yeah, what I might actually do is go back and write down a couple of the questions and things that seem to get asked, or similar things that seem to get asked quite sort of semi-frequently, and just try and put them into a video. So so that way I can try and answer a few things all in one go, rather than just replying to each individual one. I thought, why not mention on here, then if there's any particular questions people can think of to ask, anything that's they're curious about, whether it's about stretching stuff or whatever it is, or mod related, you can then pop them down in the little comments on this video. Then they'll all be in one place, and it'll make it a little bit easier for me just to try and reply to stuff. So I thought I might be able to help a couple of people out. I mean, obviously I'm not a professional, nothing like that, so I can't help with any questions that obviously would need either be it a medical professional or an actual body artist, but anything sort of stretching related, and I can give my opinions on a few sort of piercing related stuff. I figured maybe I'll be able to help a few more people out a little bit easier, rather than just going through every single comment. So like I said, I was really surprised just how many comments I'd actually missed over the last month or so. I haven't really been paying attention to this. So yeah, if there's any questions in particular people would like an answer to, sort of related to piercings and stretchings and giant holes in the middle of your face and stuff like that, I'll yeah, put them down below in the comments, and I will try and make a little video maybe answering a couple of the more common ones, just to make it a little bit easier for people. But kitten's making noise in the other room. What are you doing now? She's meowing in the other room, not quite sure what she's doing. But yeah, so yeah, I thought also while I'm in here, I'll give you a little bit better look at my nose. It's actually less red than it was yesterday, interestingly. It's really settled down a lot today in comparison to how it was yesterday. But you couldn't really see much because yesterday's video was so dark. So I thought I'd give you just a little bit of a close-up. Where's the camera? There's the camera. Yeah, that's the real red bit. As I was mentioning with the dry skin, just because she's making a lot of noise. I might have to go check on her in a second. It's yeah, it's obviously the real dry skin. I can't clean it off properly because it's rather tender. just around that little area. So it's sort of got a little bit of a build up of dry skin. I don't quite know how well you can see it. I think you can see it there. But yeah, so yeah, look at the nose. Sorry if it's all just generally gunky and messy. I haven't cleaned it properly yet today. But yeah, it's feeling a lot better than it has been. It's been, I think it has been about a month since I actually stretched it. It just goes to show how long it takes, especially a septum of this sort of size, to actually settle down after each individual stretch. But yeah, I'm super happy that it is 29 millimeters. It is literally, it's like half my face is all of that. It's crazy. Yeah, part of me still can't believe I've made it this far. And I say I will 100% be going to 30 now. Now I'm at 29. I'm 100% certain I can get away with one more stretch. And then I will be leaving it for an extended period of time just to chill out. Maybe a year or two. And then I will reassess the situation and see if I might try and go a little bit bigger. As I say, I'm not going to go mental big, like 2 inches and have a huge nose like that. but you never know. You never know exactly what's going to happen in the future. So I might go a little bit bigger still. As I say, I still really like the idea of trying to get it up to 32. But the more I think about 32, I think, oh, it's only another couple of millimeters. Maybe I'll go a little bit bigger. Who knows? We'll see what happens. It's all further down the line. But the next thing up will obviously be to get my nostrils pierced. And that'll be the next new mod, I suppose. And now that the scar tissue is settling right down with my bridge, I might look into doing something, re-piercing that soon as well, in the nearish future. But I think I'll get the nostrils done first, just because that's something I wanted for a long, long time. I've wanted that since I was a teenager, and I'm now in my early 30s. So yeah, I've wanted that for a long, long time. So that'll probably be the next thing I start work on, finally start stretching some nostrils out. So that'll be good. And yep, the ears still got massive gaps in them, even with, so I think there's about 10 layers of tape on, 10 to 12. I know I said in the other video, I can't quite remember. But I think there's about 10 to 12 layers of tape on, still pretty big gaps. So it won't be a problem fitting in the 3-inch plugs when they finally turn up. And I might actually try and find, because I have a Sainsbury's carry bag full of plugs and tunnels, all different sizes, all the way up to 4-inch. I might see if I can find them somewhere. I have no idea where they are. Somehow they got lost in the move. They might be in the shed out back, or they might be in the garage somewhere. Just in a random little box or bag or something. I might try and find them and just fiddle about. So now I've got a couple of different pairs. I think I've got some wooden ones at 3-inch, and I think I've got some, also got some steel tunnels at 3-inch, which I'm not a massive fan of, but it's still better than wearing tape. So I might just pop those in if the other ones don't turn up before the wedding, but it just means I have to try and find them. Speaking of the wedding, this is my suit. Don't know how well you can see it there. It's a bag. Yeah. Don't know how well you can see it there, but yeah. We've got a lot of wedding stuff in this room at the moment. So yeah, that's getting closer as well. I forget what the date is today, but it's basically a month to the day now anyway. So anyway, yeah, before I ramble anymore, I'll say goodbye. And yeah, if you have any particular questions you'd like my thoughts on or opinions on, mod related, I will then, like I say, put them down in the comments and whatnot, and I will look through them, and I'll look through a couple of the other videos and write a few things down. And hopefully either this week or next, when I have a little bit of spare time, I will be able to make a little video and hopefully help a few people out and give my opinions on a few things. So yeah, see you soon. Thanks for watching the videos and all that, and as always, appreciated. I'll speak to you all again soon. Ciao for now.